Hello adventuresses! In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you why Argentina needs to be on your bucket list as an equestrian, okay? Why you need to go and ride horses in Argentina. Argentina is land of gauchos and of course delicious steak. So that's some of the reasons, but we're going to be diving into a little bit more, travel tips, how you can actually ride horses in Argentina, what you should see, and of course where you can book your next horse riding expedition. Now for a deeper, more fully loaded understanding of Argentina, I would definitely recommend that you get our World Travel Guide for Equestrians book. This book, you can actually find it, if you're like me and you like paperback, you can order yourself a paperback book on Amazon worldwide. I'm going to include a link in the description. Or as a gift to you for joining the Equestrian Adventuresses tribe, you can actually download this book as an ebook on our website, equestrianadventuresses.com. Again, I'm going to include a link in the description for you so that you can go and you can grab a copy of this completely free as an ebook. In this book, you're going to find a whole lot of information about a variety of places that you can actually book your trip. So you can actually search for riding destinations based on, budget or terrain or the time of year. And it's really a quick reference guide. And also, I've not seen any other horse travel guides. So these are the first and the only horse travel guidebooks. Definitely well worth it. So that is my gift to you. And without any further delay, let's get to it. If you do end up going on a horse riding trip to Argentina, I would love to see your photos and your videos of your experiences. So if you join our Facebook group, Equestrian Adventuresses, then definitely please share your photos and your videos so that, others can actually see your experiences and basically live vicariously through you and your amazing adventures. You can also obviously check out other people's adventures, ask questions, get advice. It's a pretty great group for, resources. And before I get into horse riding in Argentina, I do want to throw out a little disclaimer. Please make sure that when you are booking horse riding trips anywhere in the world, that you do your due diligence, that you do some research, you actually double check that the welfare of the horses is priority, and make sure that you don't ride at one of those really touristy places where they're holding the reins like this, when they're riding in their flip-flops. Don't book with places like that. You want to get our travel guide book for equestrians. You want to ride in legit stables that actually they require, experienced riders, and that they are not messing about, when it comes to animal welfare. If you want, to ride with a stables that that I have seen personally with my own eyes, we do in the books have a verification badge. So you can actually go and you can find the blue verification badge, and then that way that I've seen the horses with my own eyes and I can verify that they are healthy and happy horses. Now, I do just want to say, obviously it's very difficult for me to travel to every country and every single stables in the world. So just because they don't have the badge doesn't necessarily mean that they don't take care of their horses. It just means that I haven't visited it yet, so I can't really verify. Argentina, land of delicious steak dinners, wide open spaces, and the sexiest dance ever, the tango. Visiting Argentina is a true equestrian's dream. And, of course, foodies. Foodies can enjoy the cuisine, and horse lovers can experience life as a gaucho. And then romantics can also feel the embrace of the tango. Argentina is extremely diverse. You can see glaciers, you can go to the mountains, you can see penguins. They have crystal clear blue lakes, stunning waterfalls, and just so many national parks, it's impossible for me to even list them all. Now, I personally have not visited Argentina yet, but it's been on my list for a little while now, and I feel like Argentina is one of those places that you're not going to be able to find a culture like that anywhere else on this world. Now, Argentinians are famous as, being polo players and polo ponies, so I personally definitely intend on going and playing some polo in Argentina, and also exploring the actual nature and the countryside. Now, if you want to go and you want to trail ride in the countryside, as I do, then what you can do is you can actually book a tour with Empashi Horse Riding Holidays. Empashi Horse Riding Holidays is a family business, and they are dedicated to breeding the Peruvian Paso horse breed. So that way, when you visit Argentina, you're going to be experiencing this country on a Peruvian Paso horse, which is well known for its very smooth gait, okay? And basically, you're going to be riding like crystal. It's going to be smooth as glass. The great thing about Empashi Horse Riding Holidays is because they've bred and raised all of their horses, they know all of their horses like the back of their hands. They truly love their horses, and, they can pretty much guarantee, they know those horses completely. They've bred them, they've raised them, it's their babies. The great thing about Argentina is you can actually visit all year round. It doesn't matter what time of year you want to go, there's pretty much something for you no matter what. You're going to be riding in mountains, forests, meadows, deserts. You're going to see rivers and lakes. And, the weather can be a little bit varied, so it can be sunny one second, it can rain a little bit, so do definitely pack a jacket and some, breathable, cotton shirts. And the great thing is, if you're booking with Empashi Horse Riding Holidays, they cater for beginner riders, intermediate, experienced riders, and also non-riders. So if your spouse doesn't ride, and they just want to kind of hang out and see the sights while you're out on the horses, then they can definitely cater to that, which I think is also fantastic. If you're traveling to Argentina, of course you have to go to Buenos Aires. Now, you might have heard some bad things in the news or something, and it's true, there are some rough places in the city. However, it's also well worth a visit, so plan on spending a couple of days there if you're into, culture and food and sights. There's also a national park called Iguazu, and this is a great place to explore. They have so many waterfalls, and it's just a stunning place to go and connect with nature. If you're into history, then you should definitely visit the historic Cordoba Cathedral, which is just a 5-hour drive from Buenos Aires. And then, of course, you have to eat the steak and the wine. So wine tasting around Mendoza is definitely a highlight not to miss. And then, of course, the foodies, you have to have an asado or a barbecue. A quick travel tip: when you're traveling to Argentina, cash, or especially coins, can be hard to come by. It might be a little bit difficult to find change. However, there's not a whole lot of places that take card if you're in, remote villages or whatever. So do make sure that you do get some cash before you go out into, the jungle, just in case you need a little bit of cash. When you're riding horses in Argentina, do plan to spend 5 or more hours in the saddle every single day. And again, you're going to be experiencing such different, diverse nature and sceneries. I think you're never going to go bored, and honestly, I feel like probably one visit to Argentina is definitely not enough. If you're just looking for a list of a variety of stables that you can actually ride horses, then I would suggest you go to Amazon and you get our Horse Riding in Every Country catalog book. Basically, this book, it lists horse riding stables in 180 different countries, and it's kind of like a phone book directory for horse riders. So it's pretty useful to have as a book on your desk or in your lounge, and I definitely refer to this all the time. So you can actually go, you can find the stables in that country, check out their website, and then book your trip. A lot of people might be a little bit nervous, if they're traveling for the first time solo, as a woman particularly, and you might be wondering, is it actually safe to visit Argentina alone? I've heard some, rough stories about South America in general. So for that, I would definitely recommend that you check out our Equestrian Adventuresses masterclass. In that masterclass, I cover a whole module about women's travel safety. With my experiences, I've actually worked in over 20 different countries with horses. I visited more than 60 countries. I've been to places like Iraq and Yemen solo as a woman. So, we have a whole lot of information in the masterclass. And the masterclass also, it's a 7-hour, it has 3 different modules. So you're also going to, of course, master riding confidence in the saddle, how to have a sticky butt, so that way you don't fall off of your horse in the middle of the jungle, and then you have to be airlifted or some kind of disaster like this happens. You're going to be able to actually connect with any horse no matter what, no matter where you're riding, no matter what the terrain or the situation, and you're going to be confident in your ability as a rider that you're going to be able to handle any situation. So again, I'm going to include a link to the masterclass in the description. If you want, you could go ahead and check it out, or you can check it out on our website, equestrianadventuresses.com. Thank you so much for watching, and please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the like button. It actually helps the YouTube algorithm so that other people can actually find this video. And if you have a friend that would love to come and ride in Argentina with you, share this video with them, tag them in the comments, and just let them know. So thank you so much for watching, and happy trails!